Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition and another season of The Hard Count. I'm Michael Emami, and I recently had a great interview with the Woodlands College Park High School's quarterback, Carter Noyes. Noyes is a member of the 2024 class and currently stands at 6 foot 0 inches and 163 pounds. Arm strength and reading coverage are some of Noyes' better traits. His film will show he is developing well within his class, and we talk a little bit about that, his teammates, his work ethic and development, as well as much more on this episode. All right, everybody, here is Carter Noyes. Enjoy. So I see here you go to the Woodlands College Park High School in Texas. Is that correct?
Yes, that is.
All right, awesome. So tell me a little about your program over there.
It's a good program. It's run pretty good. Our head coach is Coach Madison. He went to A&M. He played football there. It's more of a run offense. We have more run plays than pass plays, but it works well. Our varsity went 8-2 this year. We went to first round of playoffs but lost. But we won district. And yeah, we had a good year this year. And it's pretty well run.
Yeah. So I see that you're 2024, right? And so this is kind of your first year within the program. Tell me about how the change has been from middle school to high school.
It's been not a big change, but it's been a good change because in middle school, the College Park was really in with them and came to all of our workouts, came and watched all of our games. So they were really involved with us still, so we could we were used to the feeling of what it would be like in high school. But it's just the biggest change is playing better teams, playing more advanced teams instead of last year winning by 40 points. But this year would be winning more than 14 or 20 points. And it's just bigger, more, it's just bigger. That's really all.
So kind of going off of that, what's it kind of like being within that program? What's your a typical week look like for you during football season?
My typical week is just wake up. I do in-person school instead of online. I mean, we were able to choose, but I'd rather do online because it's easier to learn. But just go to school at 7:20 in the morning, get all my classwork done so I can pass all my classes, of course. And then starting at 1:40, we'll be out on the field practicing for 2 hours till 4. And then I would come home. If I had any homework, I would do my homework and then just train, work out whenever I had free time.
So do you do any drills with your wide receivers or your group there? Do you do anything kind of special involving that before practice?
I'll do my warm-ups with the other quarterbacks on the team. I'll just do my shoulder warm-ups to get loose before practice. Me and a couple of the receivers will run routes to just get our feet warm and just get warm before practice, before games, and just stuff like that.
So what are you kind of looking to improve on when you go into next year in terms of mechanics?
In terms of mechanics, I'd like to get a lot better at running the ball. I feel like I can throw the ball very well. I just need to get my run game more good and just improve that. Get my instead of just footwork and just my mechanics just as spot on as I can to when I'm taught by my trainers and just what I'm taught.
Do you have any kind of a special relationship with anybody on the coaching staff or any of the players or anything like that?
I have really close relationships with a lot of my teammates, like my receivers, my linemen, my running backs. I have close relationships with them, and whenever we have free time, we'll hang out outside of school, go to the sports fields, and just practice. And my quarterback coach at school, I have a pretty good relationship with. He'll text me every once in a while. We'll just talk at practice. We'll have fun, and I really like having a close relationship with him because he's just so easy to talk to, and he knows what he's doing.
Right, right, right. And so tell me a little about kind of your parents and how they kind of influenced you.
Um, my parents influenced me by just getting me started playing quarterback. I started playing football in 7th grade, but I was going to be a receiver, but my dad, he told me that I should try playing quarterback because my grandpa, he played quarterback in college. He played at a D3 school, and my dad played quarterback in high school. But they just encouraged me to start playing quarterback, and ever since then, I've just fell in love with it, and they've just pushed me so much that I just can't stop anymore, and they just encourage me so much.
And so what's kind of the first thing you want a college program to know about you if they're going to take you?
The first thing, that I'm just academics always come first for me. If I can't pass in the class, I won't be able to go on the field, and I'm a A's and B's student. And whenever I'm given the opportunity to work, I work as hard as I can. I don't miss any reps. I'll be at every single practice unless it's a family emergency. I'll be at every single practice. I won't miss anything for the team.
All right, all right. And so what's kind of the best moment you would say in your entire career as an athlete so far to this point?
Probably this year of the season because it was my first time starting as the A team quarterback. 7th grade, I was the B team starting, and then 8th grade, I was the A team backup. But this year was probably my best experience because I just got to become really close with all of the players more than I was last year because I was the starter and I just had to lead the team. I was the leader of the team, and I just had to push all of them and motivate all of them to be better and win all of the games that we could.
And so one kind of final last fun question here for you. If you were to get drafted by an NFL team, what would be your preferred team you'd want to get drafted by?
I'm from Houston, so probably the Texans. I don't really have a favorite NFL team, but if I was the Chiefs or the Texans, probably. Those are just my two favorite teams.
Have you heard of it from any college programs at this point, or are you just kind of getting started with it, or?
I'm just now getting started with all of like the process of the recruiting stuff, so I haven't really heard of any. I mean, I haven't heard from any colleges yet.
All right.
But I'm gonna start going to like all the camps because I was supposed to go this summer, but all of them got canceled.
Right,
So
right.
I'm just now getting started in the recruiting process.
All right, awesome, awesome. Well, thanks so much for coming on, Carter. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, no problem. You have a good one. Thank you. All right, everybody, that was Carter Noyes out of the Woodlands College Park High School. If you'd like to contact Carter, his Twitter account is at Carter Noyes2. I'll be sure to post his huddle link and information below. If you'd like to contact me, my Twitter account is at Emami Michael, and both my Facebook and Instagram are both at The Hard Count with Michael Emami. If you or your parents want to go ahead and check those out. It'd mean a lot if you subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. That would be greatly appreciated too. All right, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in to this episode. This has been The Hard Count, and welcome to Season 3. Do you have what it takes to go to E1?